Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk about something that honestly made a huge difference in my house over the last few months, and that's this NooBark Anti-Bark Dog Collar. Now, before anybody jumps into the comments, this is not one of those videos where I'm trying to magically fix a dog overnight. I was actually pretty skeptical about anti-bark collars at first, but after using this for around 3 to 4 months with my dog, I feel like I can finally give a real opinion on whether it actually works or not. And trust me, if your dog barks at literally everything like mine did, you'll probably relate to this video. So for context, I have a medium-sized dog named Max. Super friendly dog, very loving, but the barking was getting out of control. He would bark at delivery drivers, neighbors walking outside, random sounds at night, birds, leaves moving, honestly, anything. And the worst part was when he'd start barking non-stop while I was on work calls or late at night. At first, I tried normal training techniques. I watched YouTube videos, tried treats, commands, positive reinforcement, and some of it helped a little, but the excessive barking never fully stopped. I didn't want something cruel or painful. That was really important to me, so I kept looking for something safer and more humane. I ended up finding the NooBark collar online after reading reviews for a few days. What caught my attention was that it uses sound and vibration training modes instead of immediately shocking the dog. That honestly made me feel a lot better about trying it. I also liked that it looks simple to use because I didn't want another complicated gadget sitting in my house. So I ordered one, and when it arrived, I decided to test it consistently for a few months before talking about it publicly. First impressions were actually pretty good. The packaging was decent, nothing super fancy, but everything was straightforward. The collar itself felt lightweight, which mattered, because I didn't want Max feeling uncomfortable wearing it. Setup was easier than I expected. It took maybe 10 minutes total to charge it and adjust the settings. One thing I appreciated was that you can change the sensitivity levels because every dog is different. At first, I actually had the sensitivity too high, and it reacted a couple times when another dog nearby barked, so there was definitely a small adjustment period during the first week. But after tweaking the settings, it became much more accurate. Now this is the part people actually care about. Did it work? Honestly, yes, but not in some dramatic overnight way. The first few days, Max was confused more than anything. When he'd bark excessively, the collar would respond with vibration and sound, and he'd stop for a moment and look around like, wait, what was that? After about 2 weeks, I noticed a real difference. He still barked sometimes because dogs are dogs, obviously, but the non-stop barking sessions became way less frequent. And after around a month or two, the change was honestly pretty noticeable. Now, he usually barks once or twice instead of losing his mind for 5 straight minutes. Even my neighbors mentioned that things had gotten quieter. What surprised me most was that his personality didn't change. He's still playful, energetic, protective, and happy. He just seems calmer overall. A few things I genuinely liked about the NooBark collar. First, battery life was actually solid. I only charge it every several days depending on use, which is convenient. Second, it's lightweight enough that Max doesn't seem bothered by it. Sometimes he forgets he's even wearing it. Third, I appreciate that it helped reinforce training instead of replacing training completely. I still used verbal commands and rewards along with the collar. And honestly, the biggest thing for me was peace and quiet at home. My stress level genuinely improved because I wasn't constantly dealing with sudden barking fits all day. Now, to keep this review real, there are a couple things I didn't love. The first week definitely requires patience. You can't just slap the collar on and expect instant results. You have to adjust the sensitivity properly and observe how your dog reacts. Also, I wouldn't leave it on all day long. I mainly use it during times when barking is usually worst, like evenings or when people are coming in and out of the house. And if your dog has really severe anxiety issues, I'd still recommend talking to a trainer or vet because this isn't some magical cure for every behavioral problem. So after using the NooBark Anti-Bark Collar consistently for around 3 to 4 months, I'd say it genuinely helped in my situation. It didn't turn my dog into a robot, and honestly, I wouldn't want that anyway. But it absolutely reduced the excessive barking and made daily life way more manageable. For me, the biggest win is that it did it in a way that felt humane and gradual instead of harsh. Would I recommend it? Yeah, especially if you've already tried basic training methods and just need extra support with excessive barking. Just go into it with realistic expectations and give your dog time to adjust. Anyway, guys, that's been my honest experience with the NooBark Anti-Bark Collar after a few months of use. If you've tried something similar before, let me know in the comments because I'm genuinely curious what worked for your dogs too. And if this video helped you out, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.